Nicola and I are going to make you an English cottage pie.
For great cottage pie, you've got to start with ground beef.
I find for my family, about 1.5 cups of our meat is a good substantial meal.
Next is carrots.
Thank you. We sure love our carrots. Remember, carrots are one of our dehydrated products and they do take a little longer to refresh.
And peas.
I think peas are one of my favorite. Not only do I like adding them to casserole, soups, and stews, I like them on their own and I love eating them right out of the can.
I love adding celery too.
Okay, celery is one of those things that always goes off in our refrigerator. So I love having celery in the can.
Let's not forget the onions.
Okay, let's be honest. Seriously, does anybody like chopping onions? I don't. Nicola, do you mind making the mashed potatoes?
It's time to top our cottage pie. I really don't know how I ever coped before I found the easy peasy Thrive mash.
Okay, so now we're gonna add the liquid and our spices. I used my own beef broth, but you can use any canned broth or bouillon. We added cinnamon, Italian, parsley, and chef's choice. I love our chef's choice. It's so versatile. When I pour that liquid on, I will then eyeball it to see if I need a little bit more. The measurements are on the can, but I was just a little shy, so I poured in some boiling water. Thank you. But before we add the mashed potatoes, I forgot to add tomato paste. I don't have tomato paste, but tomato sauce works just as good. It's one of the things that's so handy to keep on hand. Here we go. Mashed potatoes. I don't know what I did before I found our mashed potatoes. Well, I'll be honest, we just didn't use them as much. Spread them around, nice and smooth. Well, as smooth as you want. I saw Nicola did it with a piping bag the other day. I just didn't have time. Okay, I was lazy. Now I'm gonna refresh our cheese. Stir it up. It doesn't take very long, but it takes a little longer than it did in the video. I sped it up. And now we're gonna put it in the oven for about 30 minutes at 350. The cheese will melt, everything will be warm.
Hey, we're still a little peckish here.
Hey! What's the pudding?
Boys, don't worry. We didn't forget your pudding. Okay, we're gonna do our attempt at English trifle. We changed it up a little bit, but that's okay. I made a cake ahead of time, so you didn't need to wait for that. But now I'm gonna get Nicola to make me some custard.
Now I'm making custard for a dessert. And would you believe I've never made custard from scratch before? And I'm using our scrambled egg mix because it's so much easier. I got a really good workout with all the stirring on this one. It took a little while for the custard to thicken, but we got there eventually and we had some yummy, nice thick custard. I'm definitely going to do that again.
Thanks, Nicola. Oh, it's hot, but it smells lovely. We've been using the scrambled egg mix to make custard for a while. I also use the instant milk when I make it. We're going to use it as the layer between our cake and our fruit. Thanks, friend. And now, through the magic of editing, I'm going to turn it into a compote, which I made earlier, just adding Thrive Life strawberries, sugar, and water, and cooking on the stove. Then I'm going to do another layer of cake, and you guessed it, more custard. If you like custard, this is comparable to birds, I promise you that. Then I'm going to add some blueberry compote, again using Thrive Life blueberries, water, and sugar. Okay, so we've done the blueberry compote. Now we're going to do a blackberry compote, but first, one more layer of cake. And then, you guessed it, more custard. Add that blackberry compote. Again, we just added sugar and water and cooked it on the stove. And then, what should we put on top?
You know, I think the macaroon mix will make a really great topping for our trifle. There you go.
Magic. I think that will be the perfect addition to the top of our trifle. I'll just sprinkle a little of the coconut macaroon mix on top. And voila, trifle.